Okay, gang. New episode. Um, we're going to be working on some stuff. I would like to try to build some tech stuff that I want to build. So I thought that we would do that today. Probably a lot of farming. So I don't know how much of the farming you guys want to see, but before we take on the next boss, we might fight the spider boss again, so we can collect some element and probably some farming. But the first thing that I wanted to do, because I have some fans that is accusing me of cheating, and I'm not going to mention her name, but it starts with an A, and I'm not going to say who it is, but I wanted to clarify when I say that. And yes, in my opinion, it is cheating. So in Arc, you can run mods, okay, and here's the mod column here. And in a sense, they are kind of cheating. Well, not in a sense. They help you in the game. Some of the mods are cheating. Other mods just kind of help you do things that you would normally do, but just kind of make it easier or less time consuming to do. So here's the mods that I run, and these are the only cheats that I use, or mods that I use. It's these, 6 of them? These 6 mods are what I use, so I'll go through each one of them very quickly. Awesome Spyglass is the first one. When we get into the game, I'll show it to you. And out of all the mods, this one is definitely the most cheating, because it gives you a whole bunch of information that you normally would not have access to in the normal game, and it benefits you playing. So this one is super cheating. The next one is Auto Ingrams, and that's the one that I referred to after we beat the boss, and it unlocked that row of Ingrams. Well, that's essentially what this mod does. So when you level up, you can choose some Ingrams that you'd like to learn, and you spend the points that you earn from leveling up. Well, with Auto Ingrams, that row or that level, instead of you choosing 1 or 2 or all the Ingrams, but you use up all your points, what this mod does is it unlocks that entire row of Ingrams when you hit that level. So it is kind of cheating, because you don't have to worry about the points you use up. It just unlocks everything. Creature Finder, I don't really use this, and I should uninstall it. I'll show you what it does, but to be perfectly honest with you, I don't use it, okay? Death Recovery mod, this I do use, and it is kind of cheating, in the sense that there's a tombstone that you can build with this mod, and when you die, you can go to the tombstone and it retrieves all of your items for you, so you don't have to go back to where you died to loot your stuff back from your dead body. This basically gives it to you. Easy Out, I've never used it. I'll show you what it does. The only reason I included that was because when I was playing on the official servers, in the official servers you can't use any mods, you can't use any cheats. And I found that it's actually very difficult in the game to kill yourself, unless you like leap off of a cliff or something like that. But generally speaking, it's not easy to kill yourself. What this Easy Out does is you build a little potion, and when you drink it, you die. And then the reason you want to use that is it allows you to then respawn at one of your beds. So there's some use for it, though I have not used this in this playthrough of the game. So I could unload it, but I just have it in there. So Easy Out and Creature Finder, I don't really use these 2 mods. S Plus is super huge. I could not imagine playing the game without Structures Plus. It just makes building stuff easier, Um, they like the pieces connect better. They offer some additional things that you can build. It's basically just makes life easier. Structures Plus is probably the most used mod of anyone that plays this game. This one's probably the #1 one. But those are it. Those are all I have loaded. Okay, just those 6. And of those 6, I really only use 4 of them. It is cheating, but there's like a whole bunch of mods available. You see a list of the mods down here. Plus, you can go to the website and add even more mods. There's like hundreds of different mods available that do different things. But here's an example of just a bunch of mods that you can add. And most of them are pretty cool. They do some great things. And it's up to you whether you want to run them or not. If you unload all of this and set all the settings, all these different settings to default, that's basically the same as playing on the official servers or, like the public servers where you can't run mods. Like the only option you have is to play the game the way it was designed. Okay? So anyway, those are the mods that I use. I'm going to show you a couple of these in the game just so you can kind of see. So let's launch the game. Accusing me of cheating. Alright, well I am, but through these mods. So I'll show you how the mods work and why it's cheating. But I will tell you this. When I beat the boss, I beat the boss. Like there's no cheating that you could use to help you like kill something or to make you more powerful. Your level is your level, and the way that you build up, whether you want to build up health or melee damage or stamina or whatever, like that's up to you. There's no mod or cheat that could make you better in that sense. Okay, so we just spawned in. Let me come out here and I'll show you the cheats. So right out of the gate, what's up with my gate over there? Okay, it just needed to render in. Hi, Carlos. Hello. Hello, my buddy. You holding down the fort, I hope? Okay. Ooh, what are you doing over here, Scary? You must have been chasing something. I leave this dino on aggressive. He kind of protects my base. That's what he does. So the fact that he's over here tells me that something probably flew into my base and he chased it down and killed it. There's an RG. If the RG comes over here, this thing will hunt it down and kill it. I have him guarding my base, and I have you on passive. Yes, I have. Sometimes I'll put my saber-tooth on aggressive. Nope, passive. I think Scary is the only one protecting my base right now. I usually like to have 1 or 2 on aggressive, so if anything comes into my base, it kills them. The reason I started doing that was because I've had some RGs fly over, and they of course aggro onto some of my dinosaurs, and I leave all my dinosaurs on passive, and unfortunately when they're on passive they're not fighting back. So literally like an RG killed some of my dinos. So anyway, okay, we were talking about the mods. And here is the mods that I use, and I'm going to show you them in the game. Here's the first one. This is the Death Recovery mod. It's this tombstone. So when you build this, it's not like the normal tombstone you build in the game. This is like that special mod one. And see where when I highlight over it, it says Recover Corpse. So if I died, basically, and I walk up to this and hit E, it gives me all of my stuff back. Okay? And that's kind of cheating, because otherwise if you died, you'd have to basically go over to where you died and loot your stuff back. Okay? This gives it to you right here. Is it cheating? Yes, absolutely. It's a mod that I run. The next one that I run is this one down here on my toolbar. Amazing Spyglass. Now this one is probably the most cheating of all. In the game, if you have your regular Spyglass and you used it to look at a dino, it basically tells you whether it's a boy or a girl and the level of the dinosaur. And that's all it tells you. And it's helpful. You know, the official version is helpful in the sense that you want to know what level something is to either decide to tame it or kill it or whatever. Okay. And male and female, because say you're out there and say you have a Carlos and Carlos is a male and I want to breed Carlos with another Thyla. So I would be on the hunt for a high level female Thyla. Now I already have one. She's cryopotted in here. So if anything happened to Carlos, I could breed basically another Carlos. Um, wouldn't be quite the same because Carlos has some different mutations. 23 out of 20 on the father side and 14 out of 20 on the mother side. Those are mutations that on Carlos were melee mutations and health mutations is what I believe that what I bred in was those two. That's usually what I'll choose is health and melee. But as you can see here, Carlos is pretty strong. 10,000 health, 2,000 stamina. It uses stamina when it's running and climbing, so I wanted that a little bit higher. And then, of course, its melee damage is like through the roof. Every time Carlos bites, it's like 400 and something damage. And I also put some in movement speed. So Carlos moves not quite twice as fast as a normal Thyla, but 1.5 times what a normal Thyla moves. So Carlos has some speed to him as well. And I don't know if I added weight, but Carlos can carry quite a bit of stuff as well. And since Carlos was bred from a little baby cub, he is imprinted, which adds stats as well. Okay. Anyway, I got sidetracked. So basically, what the Amazing Spyglass does is this. First, it highlights all the bad all the dinosaurs. So see how all the dinosaurs are highlighted green? Those are friendly dinosaurs. And if they're highlighted white, they're untamed or potentially bad dinosaurs. And here's why it's so cheating. So I'm highlighting over this baryonyx. And the regular game Spyglass only tells you male or female and the level. Well, you can see from up in the left-hand corner how much information you actually get from using this cheat or this mod. So there's a wild, as an example, there's a wild RG, 2 of them actually. I can highlight, that's a level 10, both of them are level 10s. And it will tell you everything you need to know. That's wild, it's a female, and there's its stats. It tells you its stats. So I can specifically look for something that's maybe high in health or stamina or melee damage. It also tells me how much health it has, 584. It's torpor, so when I'm taming it or trying to knock it out, I can hover over it as I'm shooting darts at it, and it will tell me how close it is to getting knocked out. That is a huge cheat. And then it also tells me at the bottom, well, this one is tame, so it's not going to tell me. At the bottom, it tells me the food that it prefers in order, well, from the bottom up, to get the best tame. So, like for that parasaur, basic kibble was the #1 thing to feed it, to tame it. See? I'm highlighting over that parasaur out in the distance. And there at the bottom, it says basic kibble, and then base veggies, and then so on from there. And it tells you how many you need to tame that. So needless to say, this is very cheating. In a cave, and this is sometimes when I go into a cave, I will turn this off because it highlights all the bad dinosaurs. And in a cave, part of the challenge is that they surprise you and they spring up on you. So yes, this is very cheat. This is probably the most cheating mod that I run, and I try to use it like only when I need to, but it also makes the game not only easier but more fun. So I run it. I run the mod. Um, what is the other mod that was a big one? The Amazing Spyglass. Oh, this one. I don't use this at all, but it's kind of cool. This is part of the S Plus, where I can pull stuff over. Super, super helpful. Is it cheating? Yes, technically. What this mod does, though, and it just makes life easier. So it tells me the inventory and all of that kind of stuff. And if I have some resources, say I'm building something in my fabricator. Well, I'll show you. Say I want to build something in my fabricator, and I want to build polymer. It will tell me if I need items, cementing paste or obsidian, and say I didn't have any cementing paste in here and all the cementing paste was in this cabinet over here. It will tell me that I have it, and it will like literally pull it from that box over into the fabricator. So is it cheating? Yes, but really it's not making the game easier. It's just time saving. So otherwise I would have to run over here. I'd have to grab all the cementing paste, run over here, put it in the fabricator, and then build whatever I wanted to build. So it just saves time. S Plus does a lot of stuff, especially with building materials. You're a little too close for comfort, buddy. Something tells me you're going to lose your life if you come on over here. Hey, come here. Come over here, Scary. Come here. Stay right here. You stand guard right there, because that thing is going to come down and you're going to munch it up. Okay. So there's that. That's another mod. Oh, let me show you this one. I never use this one, but it's pretty cool. This little button up here, Creature Finder Deluxe. So it brings up this screen, and I could search for any dinosaur that I want. I've used this twice, but that's all I've used it. I don't really use it very often. Say I want to know if there's a Giga out there in the wild. I can hit Giga. I can hit click here to search, and it tells me there's one Giga, and it's a level 35, and that's where it's at. So if we flew over there, that's where the Giga would be. Okay? If I wanted to look for, say, Thylas. Good old Thyla. There you are. Highlight it, click search, and it will bring up all the Thylas that are currently in the game. Not surprising. Why can I not move this? Not surprising, yes, they're all in the redwoods. And it will sort them. So as you can see here, it will highlight all the Thylas that are out there in the wild and the levels. So say I wanted to find this level 80, it will highlight it purple. So if I flew to this area, I could find the Thyla pretty easy. If I wanted to find a very low level one, like a level 10, it tells me where this 10 is, like the specific Thyla. Now, I need to go hunting for Thylas. Why? Because they're all fairly low level, and I can collect my Thyla claws, which are considered a tribute. I can go hunt all these things down and kill them, because there's not too many. If there was like a 150 or a 145, that's how you find it, and I would be more inclined to go tame that one. Okay? And you could do this literally for any. If I wanted to find a unicorn, there's none. See, I clicked on unicorn, click here to search. There is none currently in the game. No unicorns. Uteranus. If I'm looking, I just lost mine in the boss fight. If I wanted to replace it, now when I tamed that one, I happened to be in the snow area and I stumbled on it. And I thought, ooh, there's a level 135, I need to tame it. Well, if I wanted to use this cheat mod, basically I can highlight Uteranus, click there. Oh, my Therizina just killed that Argy. And there's all of the Utaranuses. Again, not surprising, they're all in the snow area. And if I want to replace mine, there's a 135, the very tip over there. There's also a 120. So either one of, actually even a 115 I would tame for the purpose that I need. So I would tame one of these three. Now, it is kind of cheating, so I'm going to not use it to go find, like now I know where it's at, but I'm not going to look at this again. Um, but how do I get rid of that? I don't want to follow that Uteranus. See how that puts this thing up here, and it will like literally take me right to it. I don't want to take it to it. I want to clear it. There. So I might remove this because it is kind of cheating, and I don't really use it. I don't really use it. I probably would have used it maybe early in the game, like when I didn't have my whole group of dinosaurs. But I pretty much have all the dinos that I want. Maybe I'll go tame a Giga just for fun, but I don't really need other ones. You know, I got my Rex army and all that good stuff, and I have my breeding pair, so I can just breed more Rexes when I take on the other bosses. So I don't really need that mod. But anyway, so just because, ooh, there you go, buddy. Oh, here's the Archie you killed. What did you just kill up here? You killed something. Oh, you killed, oh, another RG. Wow, you're just cleaning up out here. These Therizinosaurus are herbivores, so when they kill this, they don't eat them. Good job, dude. Good job. Okay, that's that. Oh, yeah, this one stupid cheat thing. This is the easy out. So if I wanted to kill myself, I would just click it and make it, but I have yet to use it. I have not been in a situation where I'm stuck and have to kill myself. That's why I downloaded that mod, and probably why the mod exists. I was playing a game. I was on the official servers. I transferred to another. What do I need? I need water. I transferred to another map, and I was stuck on a cliff, and I could not get out. And I wanted to respawn, but the only way you could respawn is if you kill yourself. And I was stuck behind this rock, and I couldn't get out. So I kept thinking to myself, gosh, I gotta wait for me, I gotta wait for me to starve to death or something. And it was very frustrating. And then I saw this mod, so I downloaded it. I have yet to use it, though. The auto Ingrams, that one, you know how I said when you level up, you'll choose, like if you want to add that particular Ingram to learn it. Well, auto Ingrams just will release that whole row. Hit level 2, all of those become available. Level 3, all of that becomes available. So it's cheating in the sense that as I level up, basically everything becomes available to me. The way that the game is actually set up is you have a limited amount of points that you earn. So you can't learn all Ingrams. You have to be selective on what you learn. So this mod kind of bypasses that, and you just learn them all. Okay, which is why you see them all. For whatever reason, remember when I said that it unlocked all of my tech gear? Well, I logged out and logged back in, and most of my tech gear is still blocked out. I don't know why it did that. But I can't build these things. For whatever reason, it has re-hid them. And I know when I killed the first boss, some of these should have stayed unlocked. Because every boss you kill, you get some stuff that unlocks. And I know that I've unlocked more than just these 3. So I'm not sure why that happened. But in any event, there's some tech stuff that I can't build that I should be able to build. I think. I think. So I'll have to research it when we get ready to build something. I do want to, the first thing that I do want to build is the replicator. I think it's this one here. The replicator, because the replicator is what allows you to build all the other tech stuff. So you kind of have to build that first. I'm not sure. Points available, 0. Yeah, so he won't give it to me because I don't have any points. I'll have to figure out why that happened. I might have to actually unload that Auto Ingram's mod. Not sure what's screwing with it. Oh, did I show you my... So I put the spider boss head up there. When I get the Megapithecus, I'll put it like up here. I'll put the dragon over here, whatever. But yeah, so there's the trophy for killing the spider boss, and of course I have the flag up there. So I'll put all the flags across here. So anyway, I wanted to walk you guys through my mods, since, you know, I got people asking me, accusing me of stuff. I'm not going to mention her name. I'm not going to mention her name. I had to change the name of this horse right here. Accusing me of cheating. Come on over here. Oh, you have some levels. You have some levels. Let's go out here. I don't want anything to happen to you though. So let's stay away from all the bad dinosaurs. Horses run pretty good, so even if I get caught by something that could beat me, I can certainly run from it. Like this saber tooth right here would probably not be good to mess with. Why can I not? Oh. Okay, let's get out of here because I don't want you to die. I was trying to kick that saber tooth because the ability that the horse has is it will kick and it knocks stuff out. It's very cool. Oh, I don't want you to die. Let's get in here. Scary, I'll protect you. Okay, good. Okay, well, you took a beating. Let's put you back over here to heal. I don't want to lose you. Oh, gosh. Look at you. Alright, just stay there and heal up. Jeez. Stay there. Anyway, come with me, dude. Come on, let's go take care of some business out here. Where's that guy? Where's my saber tooth? Did the saber tooth get killed? There he is. He's eating everything in sight, this guy. He's eating everything in sight. There, now you're dead. How about that? Try that on for size. Now you're dead. I don't like these Trudons. Let's get rid of him while I'm out here. Okay. Good. Good job protecting the base. Scary. Good job. Leave me right there. Alright, well, I need to figure out how to unlock that Ingram. The ones that should be legitimately unlocked. And we're going to farm stuff to make that replicator. Okay? So, we'll be back. We'll be back.